now I don't want a regular bonfire anymore. I want golf bonfire.
This is Sportcentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Roberto, and can you believe it? It's already week 6 in the NFL, and the Broncos and Chiefs kick things off tonight in KC. The huge news tonight is the health of Travis Kelce, who's listed as questionable with that ankle injury. He did not practice Monday and was a limited participant the last 2 days. According to the reports, he is expected to be on the field tonight. And guess who's going to be in the stadium watching? I have to call my brother-in-law about this. He's going to be really excited. Yes, Taylor Swift will be in attendance for tonight's game, according to TMZ Sports. Although, yes, I know we're going to hear it in the comments, blah, 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 you're sick of Swift. You know what? Whatever, okay? We're all just having a little fun. You can have fun too. So can Travis, so can Taylor. Enjoy! Historically, this is one of the AFC West's best rivalries. But it has not been much of one in the Patrick Mahomes era, as he's never lost to Denver. Going 11-0, which is tied for the longest win streak for a quarterback versus one opponent. And with a win tonight, he would stand atop that list. The Chiefs are 10.5-point favorites for tonight's game, but the total set at 47.5. And don't worry, we're diving deep into the betting angles for this one. A little later in the show with my favorite, FanDuel Fast Facts. And you can watch the Broncos and Chiefs tonight on TSN. Coverage begins at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. To hockey, and what a night in the NHL for many reasons. The Leafs and Habs went back and forth in a wild one. The Flames beat the Jets, and an Oilers team that we literally said yesterday was going to be cup or bust this season was absolutely destroyed by the Canucks 8-1. So they were giving a little more bust vibes on that one, but I understand why I did not get any Oiler fans in my DMs last night. But our focus is going to be on the Leafs game. Now that Austin Matthews' performance was nothing new for him on opening night, as Papi absolutely loves the first game of the season, scoring 12 in 7 games with 15 points, and 4 of those 7 games were multi-goal games. But we are here to focus on the real story from last night, and that is a new Leaf goal song, as Hall & Oates are out and Kid Cudi's in. So we gotta bring in Julia for this. Julia, how are you feeling about Hall & Oates getting the boot?
You know, I feel a lot more about the game last night. Like, it was an absolutely electric game. I'm a little bit sad about Hall & Oates getting the boot. I feel like I'm in the vast minority about this because I'm kind of into that song. You make my dreams come. It was on my workout playlist, Marissa. I like it. I'm a stan.
It's true, you did ride for it, and now I feel like I should have been riding with you because I'm not too sure about the pursuit of happiness being chosen. How do you feel about it?
So I'm in kind of a weird place because I love that song. I think it's a great song, and I think it has potential to be a good goal song. However, when I heard it on TV, the remix version and the part that they start the actual goal song at, it doesn't make any sense. I couldn't even identify what song it was at first, and I know the song. So I think they need to start it more at the beat drop than the build up to the beat drop. You know what I mean?
Okay, thank you for saying this because while in the bowl, I had no idea what the heck it even was. I couldn't hear any lyrics. I was not vibing with it because I didn't get it. I just didn't get it.
And you know the song, right?
Right. Well, not really. If I'm being honest, I don't really know the song, so I was called out on TikTok for being too old to know the song, but it came out in 2009, so I don't know if that's right either.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
It doesn't make any sense, but if you could choose your perfect goal song, what would that goal song be?
So, I've been thinking about this, and I think the real answer is there is no perfect goal song that you could pull out of the universe to unite Leafs Nation. What you would have to do is have Justin Bieber or Drake or one of the many artists that are Leaf fans write a specific goal song for the fans, and everybody could get together and it would rally Leafs fans and it would be something new that was created for the Leafs specifically. You know what I mean?
I still think Leafs fans would be divided on either of those people writing songs, only because they're divided on those artists, as, you know, sports fans are. I still think it should be something Rage Against the Machine. We need to go hardcore. We need to be hardcore about this. Guerrilla Radio, turn that stuff up.
Yeah, did you see Ryan Reeves come out with the muscly arms? Like, we're hardcore now. The Leafs are hardcore. You won't push us around anymore. We will not be bullied.
Kujina, thank you for doing this. The start of the NHL season continues tonight as the Sabres play their first game of the year, taking on the Rangers at home. And what a week it's already been for Buffalo. Yesterday they locked up yet another piece of their exciting young core long term, inking Owen Power to a 7-year contract with an $8.35 million AAV. The Sabres have done an excellent job of locking up pretty much their entire young core until nearly 2030, a feat a lot of teams can't even dream of. And Power was not the only Sabres signing yesterday. They also announced the addition of their new team dog, Blue, who's a certified good girl and will one day be a service dog to a veteran in need. Could the vibes be any more wholesome in Buffalo? Well, they could, if this year they finally break through on what seems like an impossible Atlantic division. The odds for the Sabres to make the playoffs are -113 and -113 if they don't. So FanDuel is pretty much telling us it's a coin flip. It almost feels like both the Sabres and Ottawa need the other teams in their division to take a step back in order for them to take a step forward. And we have a perfect idea on how Buffalo can trick them into doing that. Feed your opponents your new arena food. As there's more good news up the QEW this week. The Sabres have revamped their arena food this season, and the highlight is clearly this new menu item, barbecue burnt and nachos that are 2 feet long. These look incredible, and I love the wedge shaped because this is meant for sharing, and you can't really just share a bowl in front of you, you need to share with the people beside you, so this is brilliant. They also upgraded almost all of their hot dogs to footlongs, with the star of the show being the hat trick footlong. A hot dog made with house-made coney sauce, nacho cheese, and jalapeno peppers. There's also churros and cookies and cream milkshakes too, because you gotta have dessert. Buffalo, you know what you have to do. Feed the enemy. Feed the enemy to slow the division down. Okay, here we go, it's FanDuel Fast Facts time, where I'm gonna utter some amazing gambling nuggets to help guide you into betting a Thursday nighter tonight. Let's see how many I can get through in 40 seconds, and I'd just like to point out the absolute paragraph off the top. So the first one's gonna take me at least 30. My high score on the season is still 5 from week 1, and I doubt I am beating it this week. Here we go. The last time the Broncos beat the Chiefs was September 17, 2015. The following things did not exist: Disney Plus, Fortnite, Game of Thrones Season 6, Hello by Adele, iPhone 7, AirPods, Star Wars sequel trilogy, Stranger Things, TikTok, Tom Holland, Spider-Man, White Claw, Hard Seltzer, Denver's plus 460 on the money line to win tonight. KC is 10-5 against the spread in their last 15 games against Denver, but has failed to cover it in the last 3 games. The Broncos are dead last in points allowed per game at 36.2. The total points on FanDuel for tonight is set at 29.5. The Broncos are also dead last in yards allowed per game at 450.6 and are giving up an average of 534.7 yards per game in their last 3. The Chiefs put up 381 yards per game, which is 7th in the NFL. Patrick Mahomes is 11-0 in his career against the Broncos, averaging 269 pass yards per game, but only 1.6 TD. Okay. I can't go any fast. I cannot go any faster, Christopher. Okay, enough with this. Oh, look at that little nice nugget. He gave me a couple gimmies in there. That's so nice. Also, shout out to KC Sports Network on Twitter for all those things that did not exist the last time Denver beat KC. Just a reminder, you can watch Broncos and Chiefs tonight on TSN. Coverage begins at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. That's all for today. We'll see you at Pick and Remote 3 Eastern, no Pacific. Have a good one.